Are you dreaming of picture-perfect travel? The Swiss Bernese alpine village of Grindelwald provides a romantic, picturesque, and adventure-filled tour across the Bernese Alps. Grindelwald is a wonderful community that is teeming with opportunities for exploration and adventure. A trip to the town offers opportunities for fun and relaxation throughout the whole year. In summer, you can enjoy hiking and sightseeing around the village, and in winter, a whole host of winter sports await. Aside from all the fun you can get up to in this picturesque village in Switzerland, its landscape and backdrops look like Grindelwald was painted on a huge canvas backdrop of spectacular mountains. You may enjoy a day taking in the beauty and charm of Grindelwald, zip along with its first flyer, or stroll at the first cliff walk while enjoying the view of Switzerland's unique natural beauty everywhere you look. If this intro has tickled your fancy, keep watching to learn about some of the other gems to see in Grindelwald, Switzerland. Located in the Swiss Bernese Alps, the village of Grindelwald is surrounded by the north face of the Eiger and the Wetterhorn, making it a supremely picturesque destination. It is a beautiful village, frequently referred to as the vibrant Eiger village by the local community. It was one of Switzerland's first tourist destinations after the village opened its first hotel in 1818. Grindelwald itself was initially a little alpine farming community in a remote location. By 1500 BC, several, mostly Celtic tribes had settled in the area where the village of Grindelwald now sits. With its natural beauty and snow-coated rooftops, this beautiful corner of the world has also served as the filming location for two of the most successful and popular movie franchises of all time, Star Wars and James Bond. The possibilities for diving into an exciting adventure or sightseeing in this beautiful village are unlimited due to the beauty of the area and the fact that the area contains so much visual treasure to be discovered and enjoyed. It's one of the best places we can think of for hiking any time of year, and a piece of heaven for anyone looking to indulge in winter sports. Enjoying the beauty and charm of Grindelwald village is one of the most enjoyable things to do during your visit to this intriguing Swiss community, before of course embarking on other outdoor activities in the area. Grindelwald is ornamented with Swiss alpine village houses and an aura that is unique to the region. The town boasts a huge market, a shopping area, and stores that sell a range of Swiss delicacies and souvenirs that may be taken home with you after a day of sightseeing. Take a stroll down its idyllic lanes, and you'll notice the variety of wooden cabins. Spend the day exploring cafes, sampling the snacks and delicacies, and shopping for souvenirs. You can enjoy magnificent views while taking a scenic walk at the first cliff, away from the bustling centre of the village. You can take a gondola up from Grindelwald to the summit on the Schwalhorn, one of the village's most popular tourist attractions. As you reach the attraction, you'll be greeted by views of jagged, steep mountainsides, peaks, alpine pastures, remote lakes, and truly breathtaking views. The first cliff walk, also known as the Skywalk Grindelwald, is a great place to test your fear of heights. Enjoy strolling through its metallic walkway, which hugs the side of the cliff before projecting 45 meters over a steep slope to test your braveness. The first cliff is ideal for various hikes, some of which we will discuss later in more detail. It's the perfect place to take photos or videos of the scenery as you soak in the beauty the walkway offers. To enjoy even more of the natural splendor that Grindelwald has to offer, you can hike from the first summit station to Bachalpsee. This lake is one of the most popular attractions in Grindelwald and should not be missed. On a clear and sunny day, the magnificence of the surrounding mountain peaks, particularly the reflection of Mount Schreckhorn, is reflected in Lake Bachalpsee and its crystal clear water. Grindelwald is home to many attractive hiking trails, with the climb to Bachalpsee being the most scenic. While hiking, you'll be able to immerse yourself in the natural beauty of the region fully. The journey to Lake Bachalpsee is about a 5.9-kilometre hike round trip that begins at the first station. You'll climb to an elevation of 2,265 metres above sea level, which takes approximately 50 minutes to finish for strong hikers. The trail begins right above the first cable car summit station and is pretty flat for the first half of its length. In addition to passing through grasslands and crossing sparkling streams, the hike will provide wonderful views of the surrounding mountains. Below you'll see fields with munching cows and cute alpine cabins dotting the landscape. As you near the pristine Bachalpsee, you'll be rewarded with a breathtaking panorama that will make the climb even more worthwhile. A day trip to the renowned Jungfrau offers a thrilling journey that everyone should try once in their lives. The Jungfrau tour is one of the most popular days out for visitors in Grindelwald. The ride to the Jungfrau, which stands at 3,454 meters above sea level, is beyond breathtaking. By train, this takes approximately 90 minutes to reach the mountain summit from Grindelwald. When you've reached the summit, you can explore the magical ice palace, take in views of the Aletsch Glacier, and stop by the Sphinx Observatory. The village is not only rich with trails to hike, but also sports to participate in. From biking, skiing, and sledding, Grindelwald is the perfect place to try them all. Cycling on the paths of Grindelwald is a great activity, and the village has several bike rental and testing facilities. In winter, with her rolling green splendor covered in snow, Grindelwald sees an influx of skiers and snowboarders. Grindelwald is home to 3 excellent skiing locations: the Grindelwald First Region, Kleine Scheidegg and Bodmy Arena. Slipping, sliding and sledding down to the valley are among the most popular things to do in the village to pass the time in winter. Its surface is well kept, and the descent is never too rapid that you miss out on the spectacular vistas of the Jungfrau and Eiger mountains. Take on the Eiger Trail to experience a more challenging hike. It is considered by locals as one of the most challenging ascents to climb. This 6-kilometre trail takes you right up to the Eiger's north face and back down again. To hike the trail, you must first take the Eiger Gletscher railway to Eiger Gletscher. A trip along the Eiger route, designated by the Swiss Tourism Board as one of the 32 most pleasurable hikes in Switzerland, takes hikers past the foothills of the majestic north face of the Eiger, gorgeous lakes, and through high alpine pastures. If you need to take a break from the outdoor activities, you might want to visit Grindelwald Museum and learn about the heritage of this alpine village. Grindelwald Museum takes visitors on a journey through the village's history, which includes its tourism development in the late 18th century. The museum houses many interesting artifacts and historical information regarding Grindelwald. The museum also details the devastating fire the village endured in 1892. You can also look through historic mountaineering equipment and farming implements, learn about the construction of the Grindelwald cable car and railway network more than a century ago, and admire local handicrafts from the Bernese Alps. It's always great to unwind and relax at a spa at the end of a hard day's walking, photographing, eating, souvenir hunting, hiking, gliding, ziplining, skiing, tobogganing, and generally admiring Grindelwald's natural beauty. Spending the evening at one of Grindelwald's spas will help to soothe aching muscles. Spa services are provided at several of the village's hotels, which are open to both guests and non-guests. Grindelwald, Switzerland is a simply heavenly place, and the ideal destination to bask in the beauty that the Swiss Alps are famous for and enjoy some serious outdoor activities. A visit to the village is among the best ideas for a memorable trip to Switzerland. Thanks for watching. Be sure to follow us on Instagram via our handle at ViaTravelers, or check out our blog at viatravelers.com. Au revoir, auf Wiedersehen, and ciao for now.